Selena, thank you. A United Nations Commission scientist says the UN itself is most likely to blame for introducing cholera to Haiti. More than 7,000 have died from the epidemic and over 500,000 fell ill. But as Al Jazeera's Kristen Salumi discovered, holding the UN legally and financially responsible is no easy task.
From poor to desperate, cholera took not only Carolyn Pierre's husband, but also his income from farming.
We have 7 kids to take care of. I don't even want to tell you how bad it is for me.
In her village of Sodo, many have losses due to cholera, a deadly disease that until 2010, Haiti hadn't seen for nearly a century. They're among more than 5,000 people who filed a complaint with the United Nations peacekeeping operation known as MINUSTA, looking for compensation.
MINUSTA brought the disease. They should pay.
Several scientific studies point to this UN base as the place where cholera was introduced to Haiti. The unit of Nepalese soldiers suspected of carrying the bacteria have been quietly sent home. But Haitian courts have no jurisdiction over the UN. Under the UN's agreement with Haiti and other governments, only the UN can decide if and when it should pay damages. To make payouts, there has to be a standing claims commission. Now Al Jazeera has discovered the UN has never set one up, in Haiti or anywhere. UN officials have said nothing about the complaint filed 4 months ago by Haitian advocates.
The case is now in legal affairs in New York. We don't express any opinion.
The UN has never accepted responsibility for the cholera epidemic, even though its own investigation found that the outbreak stemmed from this river, right next to its own base, which wasn't disposing of sewage properly. The UN investigation found that Haiti's lack of water treatment facilities, made all the worse after a devastating earthquake, led to the rapid spread of the disease. It continues to spread, and more than 7,000 have died. While the report also says the exact source of the disease could not be determined, one of its authors says new information has since come to light.
Based on the summation of the circumstantial and scientific evidence, the most likely scenario is that someone associated with the UN MINUSTA facility was the person responsible.
Acknowledging responsibility and compensating victims could cost the UN millions. But as an organization whose mission includes promoting accountability and the rule of law, not doing so could be just as costly to its reputation. Kristen Salumi, Al Jazeera, Sodo, Haiti.
Australia's Great Barrier Reef is at a crossroads, according to a team from the United Nations. UN delegates are visiting the World Heritage Site to assess the impact of industry on the ecosystem. Conservationists say it is poisoning marine life, but business representatives disagree. Andrew Thomas explains.
This is what tourists come for. But on the fringes of Australia's Great Barrier Reef, this goes on too.